You see Mike Krzyzewski there sitting next to Zion Williamson, but sometimes it's hard to remember that before he built that dynasty, Jay Bilas was in his freshman class. They were coming off a 10-17 season, and Coach K was fighting for his job.
There's fans hanging over the rafters saying, "You're out of here, Krzyzewski. That's it. Like, we can't take more of that. You're out of here, Krzyzewski." I remember those words.
Valerie dated a girl at the time whose father was an Iron Duke, and he had taken us to dinner one night and told us that there was a petition circulating among the Iron Dukes to fire the basketball coach. And I remember sitting there going, this is happening.
All right, so that is from The Class That Saved Coach K. It debuts Thursday on the ACC Network at 9 p.m. One of the stars with us right here.
Jay Bilas is there, and Jalen as well. And we have a bunch of things we want to talk to you about with both of you guys. But Jay, I want to start with that. You have said to me many times that of all the things that you've done in your life, one of the proudest things you did was to choose Mike Krzyzewski before that was the easy thing to do. Tell us about this film, because you were a starting center on the team that saved Coach K.
Yeah, I was with Coach K yesterday. I told him, you don't look like you needed saving. He probably saved us more than anything. But when he started recruiting all of us, we had a six-player recruiting class, and all of us were ranked in the national top 50. And so it was the #1 recruiting class in the country. But we didn't know Coach K when he called us. He called and said, "Hey, I'm Mike Krzyzewski." And we're like, I don't know who that is. And Duke was not doing well. And of the coaches that recruited me, the last guys I came down to was Jim Boeheim, Lute Olson, a guy named Ted Owens, who's the head coach at Kansas. All had been to Final Fours. Coach K had never been to an NCAA tournament. My first NCAA tournament game was his first. And so it was a different time. And it's hard to imagine there was a time when he wasn't celebrated like he is now, but that was back then.
So why did you, if you could quickly, why did you choose him?
I really liked him. He was straightforward and honest. And at the end of the day, after I took all my visits and talked to all these different coaches and they recruited you, I came back to, I like him the best. I want to play for him. It had nothing, I mean, I hate to say this for Duke, but it had nothing to do with Duke. It had everything to do with him. If he had been somewhere else, I think I would have gone there. That's how much I liked him.
And it's interesting. You played that team, for those of us old enough to remember it, is legendary. You guys went all the way to the final game and lost to Purvis Ellison against Louisville. Jalen, you played on a legendary.
Y'all gonna ignore this footage of Jay Bilas with hair?
So good.
Playing center.
Nice.
Am I the only person seeing this right now?
It was
with a straight face.
Locks.
Like, come on now, this dude was balling.
There's no question.
Congratulations, brother.
Congratulations on I had hair
You know
once.
what I mean?
What do you remember about that? Obviously, this is before you went to Michigan, and you guys had legendary battles against Coach K, different Coach K teams. But what is your recollection of it?
So that was probably like 83 or something like that.
When we got there, it was 82, 83.
Yeah,
86
so I was,
here.
clearly I love basketball. I was 10 years old, so Johnny Dawkins is a fellow lefty. So we root together. We have a little companionship of lefties. If you look throughout basketball, most teams don't have a left-handed player.
Yeah.
So when you got somebody that can ball that's a lefty like Johnny Dawkins was putting in work, I just followed the movement. And then I got to discover Jay Bilas. And then a rookie, a freshman at the time, I think it was Danny Ferry was on your team too, right? So yeah.
Well, we discovered each other when you were still playing, because when you came to play Duke, that was one of my first jobs. I was doing radio for Duke. And after the game in Cameron, you were in that crummy locker room they had down there, the visitors' locker room, and I came down and interviewed you. And I'm not sure, I don't think I did a very good job interviewing. I'm not sure how good of a job, but we got back, and Bob Harris, who was the legendary play-by-play guy for Duke, just retired, said, "Well, there's two future broadcasters after that interview."
How about that?
And I don't think he meant it.
Man, imagine when he saw us working together on College Game Day. He was like, oh, okay, take that.
Everyone, thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, more analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+. We'll see you there.